And the North will change every election with its numbers. Now, whether they change it in favor of what some people want or against it is a different question. The North has a vast majority of the population, the voting population. Our turnout percentages are higher. We tend to bond at critical moments better than other groups do. And you can't, as I said, you cannot become a president without a huge number of Northerners voting for you. Well, the comment I made was not really about the election. I said in the next 6 months, the North is likely to adopt a number of positions in relation to the 2027 election. And that statement was informed by my understanding of the events that are shaping public opinion, political opinion in the North, my contacts with the elite, the non-governing elite of the North, and also a gut feeling that we can't just simply keep drifting as a region, desperate for attention, desperate for resources, desperate for some evidence that we are living under a federal government that cares and governors that are passionate about making an effect. I belong to a group that has very good relationship with other groups, and I know that there is thinking about trying to see if we can design a position that is consistent with the interests of the North. And the 6 months is actually realistic. I think between now and 6 months, the nation would hear about what positions the North will adopt.
All right. Some people, especially on the social media, are commenting. Do you believe that the North, is being over-exaggerated when it comes to political relevance? Some people are criticizing that, look, the North that is saying that it has the numbers is not going to change the outcome of the 2027 election. What's your comments to this?
The North has, the North will change every election with its numbers. Now, whether they change it in favor of what some people want or against it is a different question. The North has a vast majority of the population, the voting population. Our turnout percentages are higher. We tend to bond at critical moments better than other groups do. And you can't, as I said, you cannot become a president without a huge number of Northerners voting for you. Certainly you cannot become a president without the support of the South as well. But Northern voters are critical. The Northern voters have determined the margins between a winning president and a losing president consistently since 1999. So it's not a boast. It's a statement of fact, the reality on the ground, and it is there. And so if you're a good politician, if there's only one advice I can give you, it is don't take the North for granted.
All right. What's your message to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar? I've read some comments you made. Can you make some clarifications that people are seeing that Atiku and Obi may work together?
I have a lot of respect for Vice President Atiku as a person. I have even higher respect for him as a Democrat. He has shown total commitment to the democratic process. He has battled. He has done. He has remained on his feet for all this time. There's nothing unusual about a president, somebody who does not become a president, but who has impacted the democratic process in a manner that even presidents will not do. So as somebody I respect a lot, my advice is, sir, I think you've done enough. Get your son or our sons and groom them, prepare them to contest the 2027 elections against whoever will run, and support them. Okay. Play the statesman and play the father of the nation, and then God will reward you.
What's your message to Peter Obi then? Do you believe he falls within the age range of the youth that you are calling for to contest?
I would say to people like Peter Obi, search your soul. Do you really honestly believe that the future of this country has a place for you? If a nation that requires fresh blood, fresh perspectives, fresh vision, some level of anger and determination to change the pattern of this country, do you believe you're part of that team? If you believe you're part of that team, then by all means run. Otherwise, become part of the team that will design the next future so that other people run the country. And then you can play the role of father of the nation.
All right, sir. Before I ask you the last question, I want to get your thought on what people are saying regarding your acceptance of the appointment. Do you feel that you shouldn't have accepted the appointment from the first place?
No, I don't. I have never regretted accepting the appointment. I was glad that they found me fit to ask me to do the job. I was glad I accepted. It was a call to duty. This is my country. If an administration comes and says, come and help fix your country, it would be irresponsible and unpatriotic not to do that. And I left for virtually the same reason. I can't see my country floundering, and when I'm in a situation where I could help, but I'm not helping. I have no regrets for working for President Tinubu's administration. And I walked out because I didn't think that there was a space for me to help.
Okay, on a final note, sir, what's the true situation regarding the speculations that we have been hearing from the villa that the vice president has been sidelined? What's the true situation regarding this?
I haven't seen any sidelining. I think I have seen the president and the vice president work well. I've had an excellent relationship with Vice President Kashim Shettima. It was wrongly reported by someone who that I didn't see him much. I saw him virtually every day. I saw a very loyal, very supportive vice president, someone who worked very, very hard to make the president look good. And I was impressed by his intellect, by his commitment, by his dedication. I understand the frustrations of being a number two, but I didn't see evidence that President Tinubu and President Kashim Shettima have fallen apart. I hope they haven't. But what I saw while I was there was simply they make a good team. And I think that is good for Nigeria and that is good for the administration.
Thank you very much, sir, for agreeing to talk to us tonight.
You're welcome.